Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is a LL3 newest podcast. My name is Craig, and I am right now at night in the swampy mangroves of South Florida. And today I want to be discussing the report I got from Truth Frequency Radio, which is entitled Federal Agencies to Hire More Cyber Defenders in 2014. And actually was written by John Sile for the Washington Post. So I'm going to narrate this, so let us begin. In an era of skyrocketing federal debt, budget deficits, legislative impasse, and sequestration, all signs point to fiscal constraints in 2014. But while some agencies may see staffing reductions to cut costs, one area of federal growth is cybersecurity. In fact, the Department of Homeland Security, charged with protecting the federal civilian.gov domain, can't seem to hire quickly enough, as illustrated by some recent legislation. The latest proposed amendment to Homeland Security Act of 2002 would require DHS Secretary to regularly assess the readiness and capacity of the agency's cyber workforce to meet its cybersecurity mission and develop comprehensive strategy to enhance readiness, capacity, training, recruitment, and retention of the cyber workforce, including a 5-year recruitment plan and 10-year projection of workforce needs. By contrast, the Pentagon seems to be having more success staffing the U.S. Cyber Command and Uniformed Services Cyber Commands, primarily because they can commandeer uniformed personnel. The Army is building a new Cyber Command Center at Fort Meade to eventually house 1,500, leading a worldwide cyber corps of 21,000 soldiers and civilians. By 2017, the Air Force will add more than 1,000 uniformed cyber forces to its 6,000 experts now working at the Air Force Space Command. The Navy had 800 cybersecurity staffers in 2013 and will reach nearly 1,000 by 2017, working toward a mix of 80% uniformed personnel and 20% civilian employees and contractors. The U.S. Marines currently have 300 uniformed personnel, civilians, and contractors at work and plan to increase that number to just under 1,000 by 2017. The Department of Homeland Security challenges in recruiting and retaining cybersecurity personnel are not breaking news. Even with multi-agency efforts to improve recruitment and retention, the Government Accountability Office reported this year that over 20% of the cybersecurity positions are vacant at the National Protection and Programs Directorate, the primary DHS Cyber Division. The agencies beyond DHS have continued to supplement their internal workforce with contracted personnel. Office of Management and Budget reports show up to 90% of federal IT security spending on its personnel costs, so beefing up cyber ranks will add cost. However, given the demand for an improved national cybersecurity posture, security spending will likely to continue to buck the belt tightening trend. Just to let you know, the author, John Sly, that ends with an E, is an advisory research analyst in the Federal Industry Analyst at Herdon-based Deltec, which conducts research on government contracting markets and can be found at www.deltek, which is spelled DELTEK.com. I'm sorry there, my friends. Forgive me for laughing. It really just blows my mind when you have a tyrannical entity wants to expand in the name of security. We all know, including myself, when Homeland Security was first announced a day or so after 9/11, I really had a big question mark over it, because they always want to address was that we were attacked because of our freedoms, or the terrorists took advantage of our free society. Now we have this Homeland Security. I can say one thing: the Third Reich, Adolf Hitler, can be extremely proud, and many other tyrannical thugs that use the same methods but in a different package. As far as I'm concerned, Homeland Security needs to be gone, driven, buried 60 feet under into oblivion. No more excuses. It's downright ludicrous, unconstitutional, and most of all, treasonous. I know when Tom Ridge first became the Secretary of Homeland Security, I wasn't really crazy about the man, but I know one thing for sure: he was a lapdog for the Bush and Cheney boys. However, what we're seeing now, more of the body scanners at the airports. They're trying to push for more treasonous concepts, and the excuse is 9/11. How dare they use 3,000 people's deaths in vain? And hopefully everyone here can agree. This is nothing more than Big Brother. Feds know best don't mean diddly squat. Why? 4th Amendment, 9th Amendment, 5th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution entitled Bill of Rights. While saying before, government keep out, auto nullification. That was written by James Madison, which got finally enacted on December 15, 1791, and you can go to some of my past archives that have addressed it. Alright, and last but not least, I'd like to thank everyone for listening in. You folks have a good night or a good day. Take care, and positive blessings to all. This is a short segment, but you know what? It's all good. Take care. Have fun. Peace.